Hi water signs, welcome to Nightbird Tarot. My name is Brooke and welcome to your May love highlights for all water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell, ding dong, up top to receive automatic updates as well as notifications when I do upload new videos. And water signs, I'm not reading specifically for couples or singles. This will be a love highlight in general. So whatever messages do come through, I hope that they resonate for you. So I'm going to begin with Pisces first. So let's get started for Pisces. Pisces, what we have is the Nine of Swords, followed by the Lovers, and followed by the Eight of Swords. So what I see for Pisces for your May love highlights, because you're framed by the Suit of Swords in the reading, coming out of the most recent past, something has very much been a period for many of those that are watching of anxiety. There could have been sleepless nights. There could have been a lot of worrying as well. This is an indicator of feeling troubled or feeling even nervous about something. This also could be overthinking. This could be obsessing about something. And the messages for Pisces, it's more of a mental card because it's not really happening. So the worry, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, something has enabled Pisces to overthink or obsess about something that in reality is not even coming to pass. So this is coming out of the most recent past. This can be very tied in with love about a certain person or an existing relationships or just in general for Pisces when it comes to finding love or being in love or being coupled up with your current partner, etc. So the Nine of Swords is traditionally known as the Nightmare card. And it's one where you're really grappling with something. And it's kept Pisces kind of put in this position of angst, worry, anxiety, and your nerves are kind of a little frayed and you don't feel as perhaps stabilized or confident when it comes to another person or your relationship, etc. So that's being validated to Pisces coming out of the most recent past. A lot of worry and a lot of anxiety with that card. Now, dead center in the middle of your reading, we see the Lovers. The Lovers presently indicates for Pisces that many of you may be at an actual crossroads. When I see the Lovers card, to me, it can mean a crossroads. It's also very indicative of a very passionate connection with someone as well. In terms of a crossroads, Pisces, you feel as if you could go down two different paths. There's one path that perhaps you keep considering or ruminating about or wondering about, how's this going to turn out? And there's another path which is telling you perhaps this is the best option for me, etc. Many of you are at a crossroads perhaps in your relationship. Many of you are at a crossroads perhaps in terms of letting somebody go. Many of you may be at a crossroads also in terms of, if I do this, will I meet that person? Will love come into my life? It's also a great indicator of passionate connections with your partner or with other people. So the anxiety can very much be tied into this for Pisces. Moving forward in your potential future outcome position, we see the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is very much about feeling stuck or feeling trapped in a situation. It's also one where it's more of a mental entrapment. Pisces, the message is to always consider your options, that you are enabling yourself perhaps to still feel stuck in a rut or to feel trapped in a present relationship or to feel as if there's no other options for you. The message is there's very much options for you if you're willing to make a change, and if you're willing, once again, going back to the Lover's card, of considering your options of taking a different path. So the message for Pisces is, in your potential future position for your May love highlights, is this feeling of being in a rut, or feeling stuck, or feeling trapped by circumstances, or feeling trapped in a relationship, or feeling trapped where you live and there's no opportunities to meet other people. There's some form of freedom that you need to allow yourself to consider, of going down or making a choice or taking a different path. So just keep that in mind, Pisces, because there's much potentials for having great new beginnings on emotional levels, especially having great new beginnings in relationships, or if you are in existing relationships, having emotions or passions reignited as well. There's also a period for Pisces, I think, coming up where you're going to feel very divinely guided when it comes to your options, or when it comes to taking a crossroads in your life. So good luck to you, Pisces. Keep me posted. I hope this message came through and resonated for the ones that need to hear it. So the next sign I'm going to read for is Cancer. Cancer, let's see. What we have is the Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Knight of Pentacles. What I see, Cancer, for May in your love highlights, with the Six of Cups coming out of your most recent past, something very connected perhaps to a past relationship, something also very connected to past memories. Many of you may be thinking about previous or former lovers or partners. You may even be or had been in touch with former partners or lovers. There also may be something connected for Cancer from the past that's bringing you into the present moment. This also could be childhood memories. This also could be patterns of previous relationships that perhaps you're dealing with in present relationships. Because I'm not reading specifically for single or coupled Cancerians in this reading, this can run the gamut. So if this resonates for you, I hope it is helpful. So the Six of Cups is very much about indicators of something to your past. This can also be, once again, past relationships, maybe past relationships, or you've been in touch with someone from your past relationship, etc. So the Six of Cups is indicated in the most recent past. With the Two of Pentacles in your present position, the Two of Pentacles is a juggling act. It's also trying to remain balanced as well. Many of you may be very busy in the month of May, not only in relationships and love, but you also may be very busy in just juggling everyday activities, work, home, family, etc. This can also be an indicator for Cancerians of perhaps juggling more than one relationship, dating. This could be in contact with more than one person, especially if you are dating. This is not necessarily a card of cheating, okay, but this is indicative of being very busy, or perhaps trying to juggle a situation, especially if you're not committed to someone, and being very precarious with talking to someone, dating someone, etc., online dating and meeting other people. And the Two of Pentacles is one where it's a balancing act of trying to maintain balance with this. In the most in your future potential position, we do see the Knight of Pentacles, which is a great indicator to me of long-term relationships for Cancer. Knight of Pentacles is very much about taking your time, long-term, very much steady, slow, steady progress. So for the ones that are committed in committed relationships, there is a long-term longevity tied to this card, And it's also very attributed to younger male earth signs. So possibly Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may be coming into the picture for many as well, but not necessarily. The Knight of Pentacles is all about slow, steady progress, taking your time, being invested in something. So for many, you may be dating, trying to find that one specific relationship, finding it this month and starting to progress further in terms of long term. For the ones that are long term, coupled up, this is very much indicating having slow, steady progress, looking back at how far you've come with things, and continuing on. So good luck to you, Cancerians. Keep me posted. I hope this message came through to the ones that needed to hear it and that it resonates. And let's move forward to the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio, what we see is the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Very interesting, Scorpio. Coming out of the most recent past, we do have a water sign female with the Queen of Cups. This could potentially be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So the Queen of Cups is very much the mother in the tarot deck. She's very nurturing, compassionate. This could be a wife. This could be a mother. This could be grandmother. This could be aunt. That type of energy. So this could be connected to girlfriends. This could even be connected to boyfriend, husband in terms of having those qualities. So the Queen of Cups is very much indicated for Scorpio coming out of the most recent past. This could actually be yourself, Scorpio, or this could be an indicator of an actual person in your life. And moving forward, we see the Ace of Wands. So in the present moment, many Scorpios may be having some form of new beginning when it comes to a rebirth of some kind. Perhaps there's a rebirth in an existing relationship. Perhaps there's a rebirth from this Queen of Cups coming out of your most recent past. So the Ace of Wands is also a great card of fertility. It's very phallic in its symbolism, very tied to elements of fertility, and it's one of great creativity and passion as well. Scorpios may find this month as a very lusty, passionate month in the month of May. So something is very much afoot in your love lives in terms of new beginnings, and that's being validated to Scorpio. In your potential future position, we see the Three of Pentacles. This new cycle or new beginning, Scorpio, is definitely taking you to a more stable foundation of future. So you're really building the blocks towards developing or acquiring something more stable in relationships. This also could be actually building a home or thinking about designing your own home or wanting to create something physically from the ground up. This also could be on a level of spirituality as well as maturity and wanting to establish a stronger, stable foundation in relationships, whether it's existing relationships or possibilities for new relationships with the Ace of Wands. It's a great indicator, Scorpio, of new beginnings and new cycles coming up for you, especially in the next couple of months, next maybe 2 to 3, 4 months. So something's definitely afoot for Scorpio, leading you into a new cycle, leading you into a new beginning where there's a lot more security, there's a lot more stability, and there's better foundations, perhaps in relationships, for them to be more long-lasting and a different kind of approach to it with maturity. So good luck to you, Scorpio. I hope this message came through and resonated for the ones that do need to hear it. So thank you so much for watching your May Love Highlights with me. Have a great month, many blessings, and I'll speak to you soon.